Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do this real quick and real short so you guys can get on with your life. Let you know what we're going to be doing here on the SLS Gaming Network right here on YouTube. It is Doug Flutie's Maximum Football 2019. If you look up the International Football League, Internet Football League, we have a old channel we used to use here on YouTube where we ran a sim league through Xbox. And it was the All Pro Football 2K8. And what you did is you customized your team, you customized your players, and you set your team up, and away you went. And we simmed the games. It was a sim sports league. Didn't go over as great as we were hoping at the time, because we were still learn from our mistakes. We're going to jump back into it with Season 2 of the IFL, and we were going to use Access Football, which you can find right here on this channel, but we backstepped off of that real quick when we realized we made a mistake and we got ahead of ourselves, and Access Football was not the ideal choice. We should have waited for this game right here, Doug Flutie's Maximum Football 2019. Why not Madden? Why Madden is all I'm going to say. This game's got some problems, like any other game would. It's new. I believe there's only 3-4 people who are building this game, so kudos to them for what they've put together. The player models, somewhat hokey, if you will, but it works. They've already put patches into the game that have improved the defense and other things. And I say, the more people who play this, the more people who get involved in this, and the more people who tweet to Canuck Sports and let them know what they think, it's going to be awesome. So, that being said, the purpose of this video is a real simple. We're going to take this game and we are going to go into the customization of the teams. And we're still not sure if we're going to use the Canadian teams. We're not sure if we're going to use, like I said, you hit the square, you can change the league. You got the USA 16 team, you got the Canadian 9, and whatnot. Chances are we're going to go with this one right here, or that one. It depends on how many owners we get. I want to get at least 10, maybe 8 at the lowest. The ideal would be 12. We'll see what we can do. But what we're going to end up doing is I'm going to just go back to the USA 16 here. And then what we'll do is you hit the L1 button and you got all these teams, and it really don't matter where they're from right now or who they are. And like, we'll just stop on Milwaukee for the hell of it. As you can tell by the colors, you know it's supposed to be the Green Bay Packers. They don't have the license. I know some people who are using this game are doing a college football season, and they're putting real players in the game from yesteryear. I think it's great not to do that. They're putting in current college teams. I think it's great not to do that. Make it different, make it unique, make it your own. So what you'd get to do is you'd hit this right here, name the team whatever you want. Go to the city, name it whatever you want, and then school name, of course, if it's a school. But we're going to be doing like pro, and get abbreviation and whatnot for things like that. And then the year they existed, it'll be 2019, of course. Now you pick your colors and your second color. Now you got these little bars you got to slide around, and you change it as you see fit or whatnot. Now I'm going to back out of that because that's the one thing I don't like. You back out, you got to go all the way out. So, you know, make one mistake, you got back all the way out. So, as you can see, I just messed with Boston Sentinels once, and they're the only team you see that has an actual logo, because I was trying to show you guys what this does. So we'll go back to Boston. Now on the right hand side, you'll see where it says team data. If I hit the R1, you got the roster, you got the depth chart, you got the uniform. So if I go to uniform, this is what you see. Alright, now I can rotate them with the R analog stick, but L2, it says home, away, then helmet. When you go to helmet, here's where you get to pick the logos. As you can see, the X button is right next to the right logo, now the left logo. So now I can change these colors to whatever I want, and that will affect the logos as well. So we'll just click on the logo. Yeah, 298. There we go. All these logos will be available for you to select from as an owner in the game, because unfortunately you cannot upload a logo. again, new game, just getting started. They'll get it all worked out eventually, I'm sure. But you can go through here, select any of these logos. Of course, if you pick that one, you're obviously going to be called the Wrestlers or the Rhinos. And then you can select these logos accordingly. Like I said, then you can just keep looking through. Like, I'll let you look at these as page 1. These are obviously the default helmets on the 16 teams that they gave you. So, like, I see people using this and making Crimson Tide out of Alabama. Why? Be original. Be Cobras, Blue Jays. Yeah, we got different options. So here's page 2. And I'm going to leave each page up for a minute so you guys can look at what's going on. Those of you who don't have the game, you can look at these logos, put it in full screen in case you want to become an owner and want to put your name in as a potential owner for this league. You know what logo you're interested in. You can tell me what page, what channel, and things of that nature. So you can just put it on pause, of course, so we don't have to sit on the page forever. We'll go to page 3. Some good looking logos and some, what are you doing? Like, I'll be honest, right here is one of my personal favorites. Of course, I would want to use that logo and be the Outlaws, which I was using in our old sim league. I mean, I don't know about being a parrot, but I think it's a pretty good logo. Bunch of different birds in this game. One here, there's another one. There's a bunch off the top of the screen. Here you got another one. Over here, this is a form of an owl, I believe. We'll go to page 4. Here's another logo I see being used right there. People create the Texas Longhorns and do that. There's another gentleman that I know that's doing a game. He's doing a college football series, and he's using this logo right here to call his team the Jazz. I've reached out to him. I would love for him to get involved with what we're doing. So if I hear back from him, I'll let my loyal subscribers know. I'll plug his channel, and we'll see what happens. But moving on to page 5, and yes, you got basic letters if you want to use letters. But again, these are all your logos you can pick from. Again, birds like crazy in this game. There's 3 more on the top row. Another one here. Put your team in Alaska and become the polar bears. This is literally a shark lifting weights. Oh my goodness gracious. Another bird there. Was that the Phantoms maybe? But again, like I said, you select your team logo, create your team. Now, just for the heck of it, I'm going to take this one since we're on the Sentinels. See, now I can have 2 different logos if I really, really wanted to, which I'm going to try to avoid that because there's only so many logos that are going to be able to go around. Go back to page 5. Do this. So now you can flip the logo for whatever reasons. And that's that. So now I go back to Chicago. Now you can see Chicago is what they were, but if we go back to Boston, there you've got it. Now you got the text stroke, you got the jersey color, the sleeve color. I can change the sleeve color. Watch this. I want to make it black. Now that just went black. You can see where it is on the sleeves. Yeah, and then you got the blue stripe, which is clearly in the middle. Stripe 2 is the white stripe. The collar is obvious. And then you got the collar stroke, of course. Like I said, you guys can change that of this stuff that you want to do. But, gotta go back to here. Or, excuse me, team data. Now, as you see, if I do this, and scroll that up, it does not change the logo. I gotta keep the colors as is. That's the drawback that I found. I can't change the colors of the logo, but I can if I create logos, but it's very, and this is the one thing I don't like, I can't see what the stadiums look like until we use them. So basically you guys got to pick a logo you like and then pick the colors to correspond with it so it looks alright. But if you're watching this video and you'd love to become a player in the league, an owner in the league, let me know, because we will be doing a draft. We will be doing a draft where you get to select the players in the league. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell for all notifications. Maximum Football 2019, Doug Flutie's Maximum Football 2019. Still wondering how they got Doug Flutie. I guess because it's Canuck and he was pretty much the biggest Canadian football star ever. But again, we want 8 owners, 10 owners, 12 owners, so we can put this together. And like I said, I'm gonna put it in here. Go back into customization. Just wanna show you guys one quick last thing about what I was saying with this game, of what I can do. Right here, roster. I can go here now and I can pick any of these guys. You can see their overall, so you know who the starter is and who's not. So if you get drafted to this team and you want to become a starter, I would be taking DeLorean, wow, whatever his name is. I would click on him. Now we would be able to change his number to whatever, obviously. And we can change his name, and his height and stuff is in inches, which it's gotta be a Canadian thing. Got his height. Then we can do if he's left-handed or right-handed. Now I got the settings. You know, body type. So like you can see how he's changing. That's a fullback look to me. Yeah, you got all kinds of different options. Skin tone, you got different levels. He's either light, I would call that Hispanic or Native American, black, that's very limited. Then you have all the different helmet shapes. You know, and then you have to pick the face mask you'd want to use. And I'm going to do videos where I'm going to show all these things, and then you're going to be able to pick what you want. Look at red visor, gold visor, none, clear, black. So put him back to a clear one, I think he was. Then you got the ratings. Now I can bump this up any way I want. Now, this is where the fun's going to be coming. I'm going to break down players in this game before I actually create the league, make it official for where you can legit create your player. You can sign up now, but if you take a look at the screen here, this was a, what was he? He is a 70. He is a 72 overall player. So let's just do the math on him real quick. We'll go back to this guy here. Now, if he's a 72 overall player, we want ratings. He's got 78 speed, 80 strength, 79 in agility. Now you can see on the bottom in the green, it shows you what each thing means. His 93 endurance, 77 aggressiveness. Then you've got 92 in discipline. Now, whoa, put him back to 92. There we go. Now his ability to catch, they show that it is an 81. Then he's got 71 ability to block. He's got 33 arm strength, obviously. He's got 45 pass accuracy. Interesting. 34 for leg kick. He can do his leg kicking. And then you've got 29 for kick accuracy. When you add all that up, that comes out to 792. So that's 792 attribute points he would get. Let's just round that off to 80 or 800. That would mean you'd have another 8. So let's just say you went over here and you're like, I want him to be 8 faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we'd save him. And he still stayed at 74 now. Went to 74. That's what we're going to figure out. How many attribute points you're going to get to add to your player. And you're going to get to distribute them to your liking to create your guy. Like obviously if you go to an offensive lineman, he's got the same ones, but now when you come over here, the blocking is more important. As you can see, his blocking is there. The other gentleman's blocking was in the 30s, I believe. You'd have to figure out what it is you need to do to create your guy. Now, once you submit your application to become a player and design your guy. Like I said, we're going to put this all together possibly on a website for you guys to go to. Send us an email to our email address with your players' information. Like, we're going to take so you can't even click on Doug Flutie, which is absolutely hilarious. So we'll just go back here to Swanson. Marshall Swanson. Interesting. Again, it would include your name, player's last name, first name, his height in inches. So if you want to put 6'3", 6'4", that's going to be fine. I'll be able to put it in here because I know what it is in inches. I wonder if what handy is going to make a difference. It'll be interesting. Then the settings. Like I said, I'm going to give you all the body types to choose from. I'll have a video where you're going to see them all. I'm going to pick your skin tone. I'll let you guys know all the face mask looks. I'll do a video showing them so you can pick the one you like. And the helmet types, you got all kinds of options. And if he's going to have a visor and what color. And then, like I said, here in the ratings, you're going to have X amount of attributes to produce. Now, lineman is going to be the hardest thing to gauge. I already know this. Other positions will not be. But you're going to be able to develop your player. Every time your player scores a touchdown, it's going to be a form of a reward. We're going to have to figure out how many points that is. I got to get through a complete game here today. And if we can run through the game stats, then we're going to know if we can base it off of production of yardage and things of that nature, depending on what position you are and what you're not. If we can see how many pancakes an offensive lineman gets, that's going to be awesome. And then you're going to be able to be told each week, hey, you can add these attributes to your guy. So we'll have to be sending out an email to each player each week, or we'll be doing a video each week letting everybody know this player on this team has the ability to upgrade, and they have X amount of hours or days, whatever we put together, to submit their upgrades. I see Blade Charge, Lucius West in the chat. Appreciate you guys popping in. Not sure if this is going to be a game for you guys, but hey. But I know I've been on here for a little bit now, so I'm going to probably been on 12 minutes, 13 minutes. That's, wow, longer than I anticipated. So again, watch the video back, see if it's something you're interested in, and if you are, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Reply to this video that you want in so I can get in touch with you from right away, because I'll respond so you know how you can stay in touch with me. And we're going to be putting out more videos for this as soon as possible. But like I said, Maximum Football 2019, the Sim League, coming your way real soon. We just need to put together the owners and the players. Just because you want to be an owner doesn't mean you're going to get the team. I just want to make sure I point that out to you guys, because we got to see who wants to cake a knee on, man. Wow. Do they have the Colin Kaepernick mechanics? So, like I said, it's going to be interesting, to say the least. And when you create your team, you're going to be able to pick what stadium you want. Unfortunately, we don't know what they look like till we get into the game. So, I mean, we got season play, and as you can see, it's CanuckPlay.com. Make sure you guys go subscribe to those guys too and follow them. The College Dynasty, it's pretty interesting. Like I said, the logo editor, I can get in there and mess with it, but it's really awkward on how to do that. And here I can continue a game I was messing with. But I'm going to go jump offline now. I'm going to do a quick play now game by myself, just to see what I can check out, not check out, statistic-wise, if anything. So it's going to help me prepare building this league. If you want to be involved in the league, any way, shape, or form, outside of an owner or a player, I need people who would love to be involved in that as well, like a marketing team, if you will, guys who are going to help promote the league, be involved, be a part of the front office, so to speak. So, that being said, I'm going to wrap this up. Again, subscribe, like, leave a comment if you want to get involved. If you know how to get in touch with me, do so. But Maximum Football 2019 Sim League coming your way soon. I'm out of here. Y'all be safe. Later.